People get ready, there's a train a-comin'. You don't need no baggage, you just get on board. All right, it's Monday. It is Monday, the 1st of August. We have had 60 whole people get the video. And I swear to you, I've heard every excuse under the sun as to why you won't get the video. I have. And to all you that have an excuse, get the hell off this program. Get off. Because I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I was going to just shut it down, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to. No, sir. I'm not going to. What I'm going to do, I just got word we've got 7,718 people listening today. I guess it's people. I don't know what you call yourselves. By Friday, if we're to be on schedule to try to get the states' rights implemented before Hillary takes office and shuts it down, we're going to have to be between 2,000 and 3,000. 3,000 for sure, 2,000 maybe. Maybe. But I think a bunch of you listen to this program just like you read some kind of mystery novel, or you like to get woolly boogered up. You just like to be entertained. Well, let me tell you, I guarantee you I'm not entertained. I'm not. I'm not. So starting Monday of next week, because I don't think y'all are going to get the video. It's a tool that you need, that you promised you wanted something to be able to do to save the country. And then when it's time, when we're here at the appropriate time with the tool that's got to be used, oh, Lord, it's excuses. Oh, Lordy, it's excuses. So come Monday, I'm going to be here every day, and I'm going to watch this country rot in hell every day, and I'm going to tell you about it. And I'm going to remind you every day, I'm going to remind you what you did to stop it, to try and stop it, every day. So I would expect, were I you, I'd be finding you another damn program to listen to. Because there's nothing here for you. Nothing. I don't want people hearing my voice that are just being entertained. And you know what? I hold you accountable. I hold you accountable. I delivered what I said. I said when the race was established, and it is, that it would be time to go to work. And I've delivered the tool to go to work with. I did. And many of you lied. Many of you lied. Like a dog. So I suggest you just get off the program. I don't want you here. I don't want to be surrounded by losers, people that are willing to come up with the 11th commandment, thou shalt not rationalize. You've rationalized yourself into a million ways and a million reasons why you're not going to do. And we're going to sit here and we're going to watch this country go to hell every day. 98 more days of it. 98 more days. And to the people that have tried, people that have been loyal, my respect and love goes out to you more than you can know. And I will be working and doing things for you so that we can at least make a token stand. And this isn't for y'all. This is not for y'all. And some even of y'all may take offense. But let me tell you what I get to hear. Let me tell you what I get to hear. First off, I get to hear that some 1 or 2 or 3 or 10 of you have figured up, well, golly, 3,000 times $20 is $60,000. That's not my money. That's Chad's money. And Chad has put all of his investment into this thing. He has a right to make whatever the hell he makes. It's none of your business. It's not. It's none of my business, and it's none of your business. He took a chance for several $1,000s to make a video that I wanted done. He did. And then some of you are afraid you'll get on the grid. You order the video, it'll get you on the grid. Might even be dangerous. Might be dangerous. Well, let me tell you. Is your life worth more than mine? Is your life worth more than Chad's? Is it? What is it about some of you that you think you're so valuable that you don't want to be out there? My life's on the line. Mine is. And I got to deal with it. I do. I just don't know where you are. I don't know what on earth you think you are. I really don't. And what's more now, I really don't care what you are. But to me, for what it's worth, I dare not want to hear any one of you say you're some kind of patriot, great American, because you're not. You're not. Now, to the people that truly don't have $20, this is not about you. I know there are people that don't have the money. Trust me, believe me, for me, I know. It's not about you. But you can't tell me out of 7,718 damn people that there's only 60 that can. Now, I want to open up the phone lines. 501-499-6022. Call in now. Call in. Call in now. You can use a fake name. Call in. And those of you that have got it, if there's something you want to say to the people, call in now. Because I hope tomorrow there'll be way less people to hear you. Tomorrow, I hope. Greg, give me another count of the audience. Give me another count. All right, so phone number is 501-499-6022. Where are you? Call in. If you want to text me, if that would make you feel better, it's 440-897-0611. 440-897-0611. Call me. I don't want to hear this silence. We've got 1 week. Yeah, it's dropped off. Look here, 76.92. Yeah, now it's working. People didn't want to hear the truth. It's dropping off. Good. Go. Go. Get the hell away. This is about your country. This is about people that want to fight. This is about people that want to do, not people that want to be entertained. All right, Therese. Hello.
Hey, Larry, how you doing?
I'm here.
I'm glad you're here. You know how it is for me right now, burying my son, but if I can spare the money, anybody can. And I don't know what to say, except I think it's a perfect plan. My mom, I've got 2 neighbors that are coming over this week to listen to it. They promised me they would, and I also the chaplain. And my mom's hung up on the music. She wants a CD. So, you know, she's from Michigan. I'm in Virginia, and Michigan is a whole big mess over there with Muslims. And if I was scared to be getting caught about doing something or worried about talking to you to get in trouble, it's too late now. And I wasn't worried about it to begin with. Because, see, I just want to say one thing, Larry. I read Jeremiah 51, chapter 51, Jeremiah, and it says right in there, it says, sharpen your arrows, get ready to fight, and I will give you your land back. And that's what it says. And I don't think we have a choice. It's not because of what anybody says or even what you say, with all due respect. It says it in the Bible. And we just don't have a choice. We have to do it. I mean, I'm trying to save my state that I was born up and grew up in and I love. And I could go on and on about that, but I won't. But I just don't get it because my mom just doesn't really want to think about anybody but Hillary. Are you there, Larry?
Yeah, I'm here. You know, Therese, don't worry about not knowing what to think about it, because I don't either. I don't either. I don't know what to think about it.
Yeah,
I was confident that well over half wouldn't do anything, but I thought a third would. Not 60.
Well, I know. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
But anyway, before I have to go, anything you want to tell the listeners? What?
Well,
all right, Therese, we've got to run. We've got another caller, but go ahead. Just whatever you want to say right quick to the rest of the listeners.
just that your plan is perfect. It can work. And that if they read Jeremiah 20, chapter 51, they would find out if they are Christians, they cannot ignore this. They have to do it. And that's all I wanted to say. And so I hope you have a happy birthday. And I'll be sending you some money. I'll make sure you get some money.
All right, Therese. Thank you, dear. All right, who's the next caller? Alden, what do we got? Who we got? Caller, you're on.
Hey, it's Mary Ellen.
Hey, Mary Ellen.
I just wanted people to know that I drove to another state Saturday to show the video to people who could not afford to buy it. And they are going, despite surgery this morning, they are going to a Trump rally this afternoon to try and get a letter to him to remind him to watch your video. And the only reason I didn't have a couple other more appointments on Saturday was because I got to drive home in that massive flood that hit Maryland Saturday. So I wish others would step up with this kind of concern for saving our country as we've got going over here in Maryland and Pennsylvania.
All right, dear. Thank you. Thank you for all the help you've been. I mean,
well, I've got an appointment Friday again, and I'm trying to get some more in. So, all right. Talk to you later.
Thanks.
Bye.
All right, Alden, what do we got? All right, we had people that dropped off. You can call back. Somehow when we get a couple of people on the line, it starts blowing up. So if you're out there and you were trying to call back. Call back. This is your one chance to absolutely say exactly what you want to say. Nobody's going to. I'm not going to say any more than I've already said. I don't know how to be any more straightforward. I don't know. I don't know what you think I am. Guess you think I'm just a sitting duck, sitting out here trying to make a career being a talk show host. You're wrong. You're wrong. And I will tell you, during this time period when we're together, those that are still here watching the country die, days that I can't do the show instead of fighting it and coming on, I'm not bothering to come on. There's no reason. No reason. When I'm able, I'll be here. So that's the way everybody is. Everybody's willing to go so far if it's just okay, if it just doesn't put anybody out too much. And that ain't what a war is about. War is about victory or defeat. Victory or defeat. And you may think, all right, David, you're up. Go ahead, buddy.
Hey, friend, this is David out in Arizona. I appreciate what you're doing. It doesn't go unnoticed. We need more voices like you. I'm going to go see Donald tomorrow. He's coming out to Phoenix here to see. Now, my one concern is, even if Donald gets all of the support that he seems to be getting, these Diebold machines, if you go back to the 2012 election, take that for example, Twinkle Toes Romney had 0 votes in Philly. But, Philly has tens of thousands of Mormons there. You're telling me now one Mormon voted for Romney? I think the whole thing is fixed. So what the hell are we supposed to do about it?
David, listen to me. You're talking to a man right here that has rigged more elections than many of you voted in. Those machines that you flip the lever, let me tell you how hard it is to fix them. What I do is I take the person in the county that everybody loves. Let's say the county sheriff. Everybody loves him. He's going to get 90% of the votes. You take a piece of wire and you wire it. When you flip that switch to vote for that sheriff, you're actually flipping the switch for Hillary. You couldn't vote for Trump if you wanted to. That's with those kind. Then paper ballots. Those of you that still use paper ballots, we used to take them. People go to the precinct, fill them out, put them in the box is locked, shut. The state policeman picks up the box, sticks it in the trunk of his car, takes it to the county seat to be counted, and guess what he gets out of the trunk of his car? Another box. Not that one.
Terrible.
Now, die vote. You're exactly right. Die vote is owned by 3 major Democratic Party operatives. It is an instrument of the Democratic Party. But let me tell you another little secret. In most every one of your states, do you know who certifies your machines to be ready to go into the precincts? This will get you.
Who? Let me know who.
The last party that won the presidency in your state. So let's say Obama won. Then the Democrats have full control of all voting machines for this election, and they're the ones that bring in the people to certify.
Interesting.
Now, how do you like that, guys?
That's just
how
terrible.
Do you like that? Now, I was going to tell you how to defeat all of that.
Yeah,
There's a way. Well, I'm not now. Why? Dave, there's nobody in this audience going to do it. There's 60.
Well,
60.
Larry, tell the people how to get your video again. I need to get that video myself. I've been a little busy. I had leg surgery. But I've been sending you money for your treatments.
You bet. I know. Dave, everybody, you just go to www.statesrights.video. That's states with an S, rights with an S, .video.
Okay, got
then you want Revolution 2.0. I'm sorry?
Okay. So it's statesrights.video.
Yeah, but they're plural. States, not state. States.
I got you. States with an S, video.
No, states rights.
Yeah, states, right, and rights. .video. Got it. All right, friend.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'll get the video and I'll send you some more money, and keep your chin up, friend. God likes what you're doing, and you turned your life around, and you're fighting a good fight. So God bless you. You're in my prayers. All right,
thank you, buddy.
Bye-bye. Mm-hmm.
All right, now we got another call. Emily, are you there?
Yes, sir, I am.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. That video. Got it. All right.
Okay, can you hear me?
I'll get the video. I'll send you some more money, and keep your chin up, friend. God bless.
I don't know. All in what's going on. That's rerouting. That's on your radio. That's on your computer, Emily. Anyway, now go ahead, Emily. Hello, Emily.
Hey there. How are you today, Larry?
I'm here.
I know. I hear your frustration. I hear your anger. And that's okay. We've got to get the message across. Teresa was right. Stay strong. Stay tough. I just wanted to mention a couple of things, a little bit of research for people out there. Go look up the Executive Order 801J. This is the most broad-reaching executive order for Homeland Defense, in essence, that's ever been signed by any other previous president. The only way that we can fix the rigged voting in this country, which if you don't know that already exists, you're very naive. Okay? Look at what was done to Bernie Sanders in California and Arizona, just as the most recent example. It's really simple, folks. The only way to combat this is the states' rights video. And get out and share it with as many people as you can. And put on your thinking cap. Think about the theory of the 6 degrees of separation. I right now am one person removed from someone that I know that is a congressman, Republican, and Christian for the state that I reside in. I already have a packet of information ready to go to him. I'll be meeting with my pastor tomorrow. He will then go to the deacons of his church, and there are over 200 deacons in our church, and most of them are ex-military. They're all passionate about the Constitution, and they understand states' rights. So we're going to try to get that rolling there. That's just my first 2 steps. I plan to go from there.
And the reason I'm mentioning that is I had completely forgotten about the congressman that has been a friend of mine for 28 years. I put on my thinking cap this weekend, come on, God, guide me. Who do I know? How quickly can I fast track this to someone in our state government that can maybe be strong enough to stand up? The only reason he ran for office in 2013 was because he could not get over the fact that Obama, after all he'd done, still got reelected. Drove him crazy. He had to personally do something about it. So stay strong, Larry. I'll be sending more for you personally this week. Again, not very much because you know my circumstance, but I will keep finding a way to help you. We must hold this brother in Christ up. I want everyone to really listen to that. Please stay strong, Larry. And you take care.
Amen.
Thank you for what you're doing.
All right, dear. Thanks. What?
Thank you.
Calling? Yeah, Michael, are you there?
Yes, Larry, this is Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Hey, I just wanted to let you know, first of all, I see it as what you're doing today as separating the wheat from the chaff. It's something that has to be done and done very sharply, and I encourage you in what you're doing and saying because it's the truth. We are all thinking in line with mush in our brains about what is really going on in our country. And I plead with you for the 7,000 or so, I'm not talking about the 60 that have bought it, but I plead with all of the others, get on track and realize that you can do something. It seems like there's nothing to do, but there is something. Just giving yourself the information that Larry is teaching in the video will change your thinking. And if you change your thinking, then something will come to you to do. Because even last night, Larry, I got in kind of a tiff with somebody over the phone about saving the country. They don't want to talk about politics, but the point is it's more than politics. This is about our life as we know it as Christians in an America that is established in Christianity. And we've got to pull it back. We've got to go for it and do what we can. And you have, like you said, you have given us a tool, and now it's time for us to use it. Because like you said, we've only got 98 days, and this is a time in which change can take place if we just win one heart at a time each day. And we will change it, because if I win one heart and another of the 7 or however many wins one heart, look how we start to get the ball rolling again. That's what we need, Larry. I want to encourage you. I want to thank you. And I know, as God is my witness, this came to me last night too, Larry. I appreciate what you are, because I know that if I were in trouble and if I were wounded on the battlefield, you would be there to make sure that I got out safely. And that's what I appreciate about you, Larry, because you are a patriot. And that's what we want. We want people that are willing to give of themselves, die to themselves, and come and do the work we need to do to take back our country, because it's in dying to yourself that others live. Thank you very much, Larry. I love you, and I'll talk to you.
Thank you, Michael. You know, folks, that's that's the way I'm trained. You don't give up. You don't give up, but you count on your teammates, and your teammates, they don't give up either. It's a common bond with everybody. Everybody will stay and hold their position or die trying. And it is just very disappointing to me to be surrounded by people that don't think that way. That don't think that this country is worth $20. And don't think that there's some gimmick to it. There's not. Get the damn video. See for yourself. And then there are those of you that say, well, if I get the video, I can't change anything. Well, if you get the video and you don't do the part that you're supposed to do, by the way, which is show it to others at least twice a month, then don't get the video. If you're not going to do that, don't get the video. A couple of hardy souls have said, well, gosh, you need to put it on YouTube free, and then that way it'll go viral. I don't want it to go viral. Because, you know, if it goes viral at all, it'll go viral to a whole bunch of people that ain't going to do a damn thing except say, I saw the video. You know, they saw the video and they're just waiting for the next video so they can watch it. You just don't seem to understand. This is not entertainment. If you've been here with me all this time and it's been entertainment for you, then you don't understand. You don't have a clue. Bill, you're up. Hello, Bill. Yeah, you're up, buddy.
Yes. Okay, Larry. Listen, I will be getting mine on the 3rd because that's when I'm going to be able to afford to get it is on the 3rd.
I understand. You're all right. We've got until Friday.
Okay, and so I'm planning on getting it on the 3rd. But now, you know, I'm not real computer savvy. I just tell you right now, I'm kind of an older guy, but you know, I should be more, but I'm just not. And so anyway, now when I purchase it, it's going to come in on the computer, right?
Right.
Yes, so it will come on. Now, what if I don't have a computer? Will it? Can I get? What do I do? Go to a library computer, or can I?
Lord, Bill, you're asking me trick questions, buddy. You're one computer literate person to another computer literate person.
Okay.
Text me or call me after the program, and I will give you Chad's number. He's giving it out on the program. I just don't remember. All right, if you've got his number, call him, and he can help you work out what to do. He can.
Okay.
And tell you what the options are.
Probably a lot of people like me that are, you know, they didn't grow up with a computer in their lap, and so you know, grow up in the '60s, you know, '70s.
Well, I thought the same thing, but a lot of people. Anyway, I don't know if there is a difficulty getting it. You know, the best thing to do is call Chad, and maybe Chad can figure out what we can do. I mean, we're trying. Okay. We're trying every way we can to get it to as many people as possible.
Now I was going to ask you, now this, the purpose of this states' rights is is that going to somehow help keep Hillary from being elected? Or is it just...
No. States' rights is the only way we have. If Trump don't get elected, and I'm seeing it looking worse and worse for him to get elected, the only way we have, if he doesn't get elected, to stop Hillary. And within 30 days of when she takes over being president, she will shut states' rights down. She'll shut it down. It will not be able to be used ever again. So
at this point, you're saying that you're predicting you think she's going to get elected?
I'm saying the way it looks right now. You know, remember, Trump has not. His people have not gotten to me. And you're seeing what's happening to him right now because he doesn't have a clue how to fight the Clintons. He's being torn up every day. Watch it. He's being torn up every day. And I don't see Trump with the present people he has, with what I've seen him do. I haven't seen him be able to pull it off. I don't. To be honest, I don't. Now, if he does, and I'll do everything in my power to try to support him, I will. We need him to be elected. But states' rights was never designed. When I did the states' rights thing, right? I did it, Bill, when there really wasn't a Trump as a possibility. I was figuring it was going to be some regular old Republican that was going to be worthless.
Right.
And this is our protection. This is our protection. We're going to help Trump as we can, if we can. But I'm telling you, we're running out of time to help him. There's 98 days left in this campaign.
Let me
And
ask
every
you this
time
now.
he opens his mouth, he's getting his head cut off because he does not understand the difference between when he was running in the primary, Bill, and today. When he was running in the primary, he was running against a bunch of Republicans. It was fun for the media. It was funny. And they did give him millions of media time. But he's running against the Clintons now, against the Clintons. And they're going to cream him at every turn. All you're going to hear about Donald Trump are the lies or the bad stuff. You're not going to hear any of the good about him. None. And by the way, I just got 2 from Grant. Or I got it a while ago. Michael sent 25.15 from D. Schroeder. So thank you guys for your help. But now I got this, by the way. Wait a minute, I had to be sure and tell that people with smartphones, you can do it from a smartphone. I don't understand that, but you can. However, it says, please announce if people can also download it onto their smartphones. That might be easier for some of us older folks. Okay, Bill, we got to go. We got another caller.
You're going to start letting that information you got against him, against Hillary out slowly, like you were going to do, leaking that stuff out to try to keep.
I'm probably going to put it out, Bill, but it ain't going to make 2 beans of a difference. It's got to come from Trump. He's got the podium. He's got the publicity. I don't. But I'll get it out. Hell, I did today on the show I was on, another talk show.
Right.
All right, buddy. Let me take caller. Thank you, Bill. All right. Go ahead, caller. You're up.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Larry, my name is Terry. I'm in the Minnesota. I got a question for you. I was wondering about, you were saying about state rights, you know. I was wondering, how could it possibly beat Hillary? She is so wicked and just awful that...
Okay, are you there? Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hello.
Okay.
Is somebody still there? All right. Number one, let me repeat, this is not, states' rights is not to beat Hillary in this race. States' rights is there so that if she wins, it's the way we can cut off her power. You got it? Hello, caller, are you there? Caller.
Anyway, I'll just hang up and thank you, Larry. You're doing a great job, and we'll keep listening to you. Thank you.
Thank you. But folks, please understand what I'm saying. States' rights is the only thing we have if Hillary gets elected to strip her of the abuse of power she's going to implement when she takes office. It's all we got.
Man, she scares me. She absolutely scares me.
Yeah, who's on the phone?
Yeah, this is Terry.
Terry, okay. Yeah, Terry. Yeah, I was told to ask what talk show I was on. I was on with Mike Siegel out of Boston at 12, about an hour and a half ago, and he was filling in for somebody on a station there. But Mike's a big time talk show host, and I went on with him. I've been with him for 20 years. But do you understand, Terry, it's Trump. We want to help Trump, but if Trump doesn't use the stuff that I've got, then I can't help him, right? I can't help him. And he's going to get beat. You know, he can't. Y'all have already seen it. The media is loading up 100% against him. Hillary can stand up in front of God and everybody and lie through her teeth, and the media will not care, and they won't tell anybody. Now, you let Trump say something, and if he makes a mistake, it'll be everywhere 24 hours a day that he was lying, caught lying.
Yeah. I'll tell you something, though. If Hillary wins, we're not going to call it Air Force One anymore. We'll call it Broomstick One.
I'll guarantee that, my brother. I guarantee you, Terry. You will see the value of her witches training real fast.
Broomstick One, that's for sure. Thank you, Larry.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you later.
Thank you, Terry. All right, bye-bye. All right, Allens, or somebody else on? All right, so we're clear. Anybody wants to call, this is your chance. Call in. Call in, Chad. Huh? I know. Chad, if you're out there and you can call in. Chad, if you can, call in. Now, let me tell you what Chad's wanting to offer. I do not want to do this, but Chad wants to do it. If you get the video, Chad is going to fix it so he can download my album to you. He'll give you my album, download it if you want it. Now, wait a minute, let me see what I got here. I got a message. Broomstick is a good one. Laugh out loud. That's from Carla. So, folks, he's going to offer that. You'll just need to. Anyway, I'll let Chad figure out how he's going to do it. I don't believe for the tool to save the country, we ought to offer trinkets and incentives. The incentive to me should be saving the country. If we don't get back to states' rights, all of you, if we don't get back to states' rights, this country's gone anyway. It's the only way we have to strip Washington of this evil power they are placing on us. It's the only way. And it's in the Constitution. It's not me. This is what the founding fathers set up in the very beginning to make sure that every state at the ground level had the capacity and the ability to rule itself. It never was intended by our founding fathers for there to be a centralized government in Washington, D.C. or anywhere else that dictated to all of us what we could or could not do. It wasn't. You need to watch the video and you'll see. The video also gives anybody that's concerned about the damn Muslims coming in trying to kill us. Trust me, it gives you a common sense way, something that ought to already be being done to protect us. And don't cost nothing, relatively. All right, I got a caller. Caller, are you there?
Yes, it's me, Larry, again, Emily.
Yeah, Emily.
Hey, I just wanted to mention a couple other things. What we need to have everybody understand, you've already stated this, but the importance of the states' rights is that should Donald Trump get elected, he's going to need the states' rights. He's already mentioned it in his RNC speech, his acceptance speech, that states' rights are important. He already understands that. It will give him the power necessary to overcome all of the congressmen and senators that are already being blackmailed, bought and sold every day in our government. The states' rights will give us the chance that we, the American people, get our voice restored, regardless of any fixing of any election. Should that happen, he will have the tools necessary to be able to be a successful president. Everything's being lined up and stacked against him as we speak.
Right.
And back to the 6 degrees of separation. Let me explain that a little bit better. The theory
You better
of
hurry.
6
I got
degrees,
another caller. We got to hurry, hon. So what is it? Let her rip.
All right. Very, very simple. We are 6 people away from, including yourself, from the person that you need to know. So sharing this video is the perfect plan. Thank you, Larry. Have a great day.
Thanks, Emily. You know, guys,
Okay.
let me tell you, this is a giant Easter egg hunt. Whole plan. The whole plan is a giant Easter egg hunt. When you share this with people twice a month like you're supposed to, all of us doing it, all of us meaning 3,000 people doing it grows exponentially fast. And we stumble into somebody that does know somebody that can get that one state to do what we need done. All right, George, you're up.
Hey, Larry.
Yes, George.
Listen, I heard Trump say that the first thing Americans need to do is regain hope. And you can see it. I mean, people have become hopeless.
Yep.
But I want to say this. God, the way God works is he always raises up a man, a leader. And he's raised up Trump and he's raised you up. And I just encourage everybody to get the video, follow your instructions. I had to get it on my smartphone. I'm computer challenged, but I got it on my smartphone. I've watched it a couple times and still don't understand how I got it, but it's on there. And God bless you, Larry. We appreciate everything you're doing.
Well, let me ask you something, George, before you go.
All right.
What did you think about the video?
Well, I mean, it's the most logical strategy that I've ever heard, but it's going to take the participation of American people. I mean, you know, the leader can direct us, but the people are going to have to fall in line and carry it out. You know, we got to be soldiers.
Yep.
And I think about my 3-year-old grandson, you know, and that motivates me.
Well, you know, let me tell you about leader. I've never claimed to be a leader. All I've claimed to be, George, was somebody that'll stand with every one of them. I'll stand with every one. And I'll use what I know how to do. And I have done that. I have done that. I've used what I know. But
well,
you know, there's nothing to lead. George, there's no one to lead. Not out of this group. Now, I don't mean that ugly. There's 60 or 70 of you. Yes, loyal people, good people, and we'll find a way to do what we can. But we can't have the effect to the plan the way it was meant to be.
Well,
but there's nobody to lead.
That can get the video will go on and push through and get it, because if you don't, then you're doing a disservice to your grandchildren, and that's sad to me that you'd let
roll this
off on your grandchildren.
Well, worse than that, George, what makes me so mad is you're rolling it off on my grandchildren and yours.
That's what I'm talking about. It's pretty dadgum sorry if you don't engage right now. I mean, what do you think God's got you here for? Let's go.
Yep. All right, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, Jordan. I mean it. All right, Anthony, you're up. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard his voice.
All right, go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry. Alden was trying to tell me something. Who's calling?
All right, Larry. This is Carol.
Hey, Carol.
Hi. Just calling in to tell your listeners, I hope you have some listeners in Tennessee, because in my search yesterday, I come up with a Republican congressman out of the Hendersonville, Tennessee area. And she is very, very, in fact, Larry listened to a clip of hers on the House floor talking about states' rights. She supports it. She almost demands it. when she is presenting a bill down there in the House. And I am going to start Wednesday. This is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be starting Wednesday because that's my day off, so that's my start day. I'm going to call all the state reps here in Ohio and see how many I can discover, find out that is on board with states' rights, even know anything about such a thing as the 10th Amendment. So that's going to be what I'm going to be doing for my own research. But I'll tell you what, if there's anybody from Tennessee, please give her a call, especially the Hendersonville area, and just thank her. Tell her that there's been a couple of people that watched that clip and just so appreciate it, okay? And then I'm also going to call now, because I don't bother with the Washington, D.C. I really don't, because I want them out of my life. I don't even want to think about them. But until we get them reduced to that little size that our forefathers designed them to be, just a little pea in the pod, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That I am going to call Dave Joyce, my U.S. congressman, and see what old Dave knows about states' rights also.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of work for us to do in this area. There's a lot of veins that this can go to, that we can search out and for the states' rights, Larry. Agree
well,
or
yeah,
disagree?
if people would pursue it.
Yes, if we will pursue it. And so I will be giving a weekly report then on my what I have accomplished or what I've learned, if you will take that weekly call. But thank you anyway. I'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye. I got this from Miss Carla, and it says, yes, we pay for others' stupidity. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Yes, we are. Is there another caller? Oh, okay. All right. We got most all the callers at this point. All right, folks, listen to me. It's your call. Come Friday, things are going to change. Come Friday, things are going to change. And every day, we're going to count. Every day, we're going to count every single day until this thing falls completely apart. Do y'all understand that? You know, that's where we're going to be. And we have no choice on the matter. Are you there? All right, are you there, Alden? Have we still got... I'm sorry? Oh, okay. I keep hearing the weird thing. I've stepped outside, folks. I'm sorry. I had to come out here for just a minute. But, you know, folks, this is all about your country. What's left of it. And just like George said, if I seem mad, if I seem upset, you better believe I am, because it's my grandbabies. It's my grandbabies that I did this for. I did. And I thought if I could come up with something that was easy enough that people could do, that people would do it. And I certainly thought that the 7,000 people plus that were listening to me day in and day out were truthful. Thought they were truthful. And boy, I tell you, it's disappointing as hell to find out. Scott, you're on the air. We got very little time, buddy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just two quick things. One, I may have to text and ask you about something about the procedure on there when you go to the page or something, because it's something I don't understand. But the question that I wanted to ask real quick was, I know that there was a movement a few years back that I believe it was called something like the Sovereign State Movement. It was like a coalition of states that were getting together, and basically they were trying to combat Obama's executive orders. And I'm just kind of curious, is this something similar to what that
Scott,
was about?
No, Scott, that was a movement back then that a bunch of people that thought they were thinking and they weren't. It was about getting states to break away from the United States and to separate themselves and to become their own nation. Forget that. That's not going to happen. We don't need to dissolve our union. We don't need to do away with the union. We need to do away with the power center being in Washington, controlling every part of our lives all the way into the state, county, city. That's the difference in what we're talking about and what they're talking about. They're talking about the same thing that happened prior to the Civil War. States to succeed from the Union. And it didn't go anywhere, by the way.
Yeah, I remember there was a lot of lies about it, and there was like a number of states that signed on to it, and then you didn't hear any more about it, so I wasn't sure.
Well, they never had anybody really signing on to it. And then you had the group that you probably heard of that were going to go and have Obama arrested and all of Congress. That's all bunk. That's bunk. There's no process by which anybody can go and arrest the President of the United States. Not a legal process. It's just not going to happen. It's just more of the craziness and madness that people come up with, that dream. What we're talking about with states' rights, Scott, is not a dream. I didn't dream this up. It's not an epiphany that I woke up one morning and said, oh, I got a plan. No, it ain't that. This is constitutional. You get it?
Okay, well, I just wondered. So anyway, you'll probably get a text later from 360 asking you certain things. There's something on there I don't understand what they're asking. So
that's fine. Just text me. 440-897-0611. All right, Scott.
Well,
thank you.
That's all I had.
All right. Thanks, buddy. We got to run. So we got 2 minutes left. Folks, your call. I'm sick of it. I'm done. We got until Friday to either amass enough strength to do this thing or not. You got it? Till Friday. We either get it then, or we're going to count the days down to the last day that America lives as we know it. And don't expect me to kiss and hug you, because I will not do it. And I repeat, in case some of you are a little bit upset with me or whatever, if you've been listening to me thinking I was going to be entertainment and I'm a talk show and a talk show host, you were bad wrong. You're bad wrong. And if you just want to be entertained, get the hell away. Get away. Go someplace else. Alex Jones is on now. Rush Limbaugh's on now. I guess Glenn Beck's on now. Go listen to him. Entertain yourself. But get away from people that are earnestly trying to save this country with the last gasp of air we've got. Do it. But don't look yourself in a mirror and see some great patriot, because you're not. You want to be a patriot, now's your time. Get the tool, be a patriot, do what it says, and fight for your country. Now, if there's some better plan out there that you want to participate in, go to it and do it. But do something. Do something. Don't just listen day in and day out to the problems over and over and over. Get your ass up and go do it. Are we clear? Are we clear on all of this? All right. This program's over for today. way over the rainbow, way up high. There's a land that I've heard of once in a lullaby.